Hello, trading is closed on February 10th, 2020. Let's go over our calls. We looked for the pattern with the early low. We got that. Said it would surprise me if we didn't gap under Friday's low. We did that. I did have a higher target. I thought it might be out of reach if we gapped under this low. Remember, if you gap smartly in the undesired direction, it kills the call. It's not a call this wouldn't print today, just I'm not predicting it would. Well, it did. Anyway, and there was support under it, so it didn't fail to print in its preferred time frame. We had a buy signal here, that worked. Buy signal here, identified this drop as false, and said we'd retrace. Unlike buy signals in other systems, once you hit the target, the signal's satisfied. There's nothing in the system either requiring or precluding the amount of rally that we had. And here's just a review of what we said. Well, I'm not really a fan of walls into the close. Now, when it happens at an all-time high, it could just extend, and usually when you start with the low of the day and at the high of the day, it's almost always going to follow through. And if there is no follow through, it's usually more than just a little blip. But of course, usually and always aren't the same thing. But, there's always a but. We counted this as 5 waves down. We're not really certain it's 5 waves down, but I think it's a legitimate count. And we now have wave balance for 3 waves up. If this is a 5 for wave red A, somewhere there should be a wave red B, followed by a wave red C down, then the rally continues. And I'm certain this isn't the only number that works, but it's one of the numbers that works. And here's perfect wave balance right at the high. Kind of requires us to wait to see what happens in the early trade tomorrow to risk any money. So here's what I have. Tuesday's pattern has the early high. Doesn't mean you won't gap down. Absent an early rally, it tends to be a down day with a low in the final hour. The wall into the close, often is followed by a gap down, but it doesn't have to be. If that happens, typically the market drops and then recovers over the high. It doesn't have to reverse from there, but often it will. There's wave balance at today's high. There's a time element from someone else's work. So what the bulls need to do to continue the rally is to rally early tomorrow. Otherwise, we have what it takes to pause the rally for a day at least. Now we have a low at the open, a rally all day, and close at the high. So almost always there is the follow-through which the bulls need. If we don't get it, it argues for more than just a token drop if we drop instead. So when you have an all-day rally, you should get follow-through, and if you do, the rally continues. But if you're down big early instead, more likely than not, it'll drop for over a day. So we'll see how we open, and that's today's call.